that working? Is she working? Huh? I just left. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that last night. Dottie was scratching at the bottom of your door, and I went out to like get her, but I couldn't open the door. I had to leave her locked in there.
I realized that I let her out.
My poor cat.
I left the door like a bit open.
Okay, you sausage? You didn't. I can't hear you, dude. Oh, yeah. Okay, hang on, I'm just gonna fix... Okay. Stop that. Which Harry? Stop! Hang on, wait. The thinker. Let's do the thinker. The thinker. Oh yeah! I'm so sick. Okay, lock
There
in.
is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever.
He'll be here soon. Fret not.
Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage. Do you
Yes, King.
really?
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef? Yes, your one disco mother.
He's dreaming. He's passed out on the floor of his apartment.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert. Hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an
Yep.
ungodly headache.
He's just dreaming, it makes no sense.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, You know what it is. A Caprice Canada motor carriage.
It's Kim's car! Hi, Harry! No, he's wearing, he's got something on. Harry Jr.'s not completely out.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says "Whirling in Rags" on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Oh, that's not good. Oh. Hi. What did I do? Hang on. Have a read. Oh, what? The what? Sorry.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
You're a fan.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. Your eyes burn with photosensitivity. It's not good. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the timing. You swoop up and catch the time. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Brother. Oh! I don't like the implications of that. I still don't... Ugh. The tie hanging in a noose knot around the fan. Use your thinking skills. The Harridis are away now. God bless.
A mirror.
Brother had a
hangs
wild
above a
night.
bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone
I
has ripped
did.
half the faucet off.
I did.
Was this not the same Eno that founds empires and lays waste to cities?
What?
Virile, uncaring towards the little things?
No.
Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really, all recollection of the person you
The
are,
titties can
the
stay
people in your life,
contained.
and even the world you're in, has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it. Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. It's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
On my life.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Gross.
Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it. Behold. You
Ew.
have no idea who this thing is, do you? It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Look. Look.
Oh my god.
This is what I'm saying.
You can't stop.
You can't
It's like
stop.
it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
Kim's the expressive one. No one gets it. No one cares. No one gets it. They're all fake.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? You should check yourself for a
Yeah, amen.
From here, swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive.
Yeah, see,
For now.
in my other playthrough, I tried to click this, but I accidentally clicked this, and it worked, which was a bit jarring. But good on him.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century.
Lucky me.
Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species. Things were
Okay.
good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
I don't know. I usually have, in my other game, I usually have this guy talking to me. But now I have him talking to me.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume Lamillion. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open air, Boîte de Nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression. Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
The grimace.
You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice Ganema.
Do you think Kim's gonna kiss me
doesn't have
because
to
I know where his car
You
is?
can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to.
You better.
Maybe it's too late.
Nah.
Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Sorry, dude. Stay ugly. Let me into Kim's room. I want to go in Kim's room. Let me in! Let me in, please!
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
Okay.
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy, and larger than your fist.
He's a
Like the
good
green
cop, he
shoe
just forgets
that's
that
on
he's
the
a good
hat
cop,
rack
which
in
I
the
think is
corner,
very funny.
which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Respect. Put your toes away. Right. No more wallowing. Outside. Hi, Classy. I don't know how to pronounce her name. No, I'm putting his toes away. There you go.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet like two baby crocodiles. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
I'm at dangerous risk of having a heart attack. I need some drugs. I need some drugs. No, why do I want it? No drugs. No drugs. Those two little health bars down the bottom left, if they go to 0, he has a heart attack. Ugh. I need this and this up. Bad, or I'm gonna have a heart
Hello,
attack.
officer.
The young lady
Hello?
raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
You don't need to know that I'm... you don't need to know about all that. Man. I can't read that. Kim time. There he is. I'll talk to guard first, because Kim gets pissed
A
if I
man
don't talk to
in his
guard
late 20s
first.
stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. Everything is cool between
What are you
this
doing?
guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
Mm-hmm.
A competent work of taxidermy.
It's
The
Willie
white and
Afton.
brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Stegoarius Skua.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Alright, guard, screw you.
A bespectacled man in an orange
Yes!
is tapping his foot on the floor. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your vision.
Oh, oh, oh.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
What? What am I doing? What am I doing? sorry. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. It does it itself.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Not yet.
It looks like we had a little skidding error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Not
I
that
was
I'm here as
busy
well.
getting
I understand
pissed.
the scene is out back, right?
Respect the hustle.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial
I'm
interview?
sorry!
Yes, of course. At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. We don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice. Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So, the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What? The body is still in the tree. It's still up there. It's been there for 7 days, and I've been too busy.
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
I put it there.
And then, soon after, dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees.
But first, we have to take it down. I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
I do.
suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General means Internal Affairs. What he's saying is, he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
The
No
Rat
need for
Squad.
derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
Oh, boo!
Yes. They are not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCL and a pattern resembling the street grid of Ravachol West.
Nerd. Nerd. Yes. What?
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Okay, I'll go slow.
You mean you don't have a badge?
Not really.
Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
I definitely have it.
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Oh, thanks, Kim.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our number one concern.
I need some Panadol.
After you, officer.
Yes.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Spin with me. Yay! Kim, come over here and talk to me.
Yes? What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit. Do you want me to brief you? 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled, using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. That's right. I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Yes, King.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. Better still than an imbecilic cop-off. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the vehicle.
Pissing competition. Yes.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? Good.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
Whoa! Okay. Help
Fine.
me!
We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Thank you, Kimmy. He's so sassy.
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles. Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
Boring!
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
I do.
Really? You look fine to me.
Oh, thanks, Kim.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
Leave me alone!
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
Clearly, he has not met
Then
me.
you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
Drugs.
Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation. That's
Whoa, what was that?
all right. For the good of
I'm
the
not calling him that.
What do you want to know? That's correct.
Yes.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
I'm not saying that.
What do
Yes.
you mean?
I have so much testosterone.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
I'm not saying that. I'm not gonna say that.
No.
I need him to like me. Oh, here we go.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. It's like you're locked down.
Something the matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands. The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Good.
Whoa.
Let's change the subject. Excuse me? You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
You can collide with me any day. Ah!
I hope you don't take
Who
this
said
the
that?
wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically. They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Things. Shiny things. They're interesting.
I'm sure you don't. It's just a stupid interdepartmental thing. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Come to my apartment, Kim. Come sit on my couch with me.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You...
Yes.
Oops.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Whoa. Okay.
Fantastic.
Sorry, yes, I know. Hang on, I'll lock it. I keep accidentally going too fast. Okay.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report a dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you.
I'm thirsty,
She usually
hang on.
works the Bravo. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Okay. There. Okay.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
Sorry, it's not my fault. It goes down automatically.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said,
I'll turn the voiceover up. So that they talk louder.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Say what? Oh
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
behind this building there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Thank you, Gart.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
She went away because none of your business.
Whoa! Whoa!
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Bye, Peter!
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number.
Oh!
That's why Sylvie went away.
Gart!
I appreciate that.
Gart! You fumbled the bag!
Is it?
Mystery
Because
solved.
I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
Brother needs workplace training. This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. If there's one thing I know about myself is that I'm a total raging feminist.
Is that so? Mr. Feminist?
Feminist agenda, yes. Absolutely. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Yes. Harriet Dubois, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Feminist.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over,
Thank
go to your
you.
thought cabinet and internalize it with special bonuses and effects.
He's gonna, yeah. Whoa. Gart
I
doesn't
don't
like
know
me
who
very
killed
much.
him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they? if he doesn't
Oh
know.
my god, being smart is amazing.
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching. The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
I'm usually as dumb as a rock. Usually this is 5 and this is 4, this is 1 and this is 2. I feel so clever. I'm winning.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
Christopher! Oh, baby!
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Look at you. Thank you for making my Harry a thinker.
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
Yum. I love water.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Kim!
Let's go.
Thank you.
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real.
No I don't. Wait. Hang on, let me cook. Oh shit!
One moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him
Oh dear.
furiously with both hands.
Oh dear. Oh no! No!
That's true.
Oh
Yes,
no!
and it's worrying. But let's not fixate on it. Look at that stupid bartender instead. He has no idea what's going on. You and your fuck you
This
fools
is
are
not
fighting him.
feminist agenda!
Keeps got his mouth agape like an idiot. You showed him.
Watch out!
Oh my god.
Everything
Sure.
goes dark.
Back so soon. Those are mysteries of the spinal cord.
This is not
The
feminism.
spinal cord has yet to reveal
And she's so
itself
nice
to you.
too!
Its mysteries
Whoopsie.
are unholy mystery. If it comes off like that, it's because it is. And you are. I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying? Have you felt the love?
That is too bad. We all need a little love.
Oh my god! I didn't even hit her. Oh, I feel really stupid. I shouldn't have done that. Oh no!
You feel something in your chest. An
Oh,
unnatural
yep, there I go.
It's spreading to your left arm. Your
I'm
jaw.
having a heart attack.
Very, very bad. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear. Cop suffers final heart attack.
Oh
Detective
my
Lieutenant
God.
of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend
Clearly.
and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, The officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
I wouldn't say that. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Let's try that again. Hang on, wait. Did it autosave? Okay, it autosaved. We'll do that. Right, let's not hurl ourselves at people. Real. Okay, I'm just gonna skip through all this dialogue.
The man with the
Mr.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
Fantastic.
Right.
No,
Do you have her
As a matter of fact...
This sounds like something.
You said you just got...
What? Of Martinet?
But you still know your way around.
Yes, I know.
I didn't imply that.
He probably means this is where you his face. Ask him about the body's location.
Behind this building, there's a... That's easy.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the
She went away.
Have they not been telling you?
Okay, you got...
Thank you.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating... What? Is that so? Mr. Feminist?
Still a feminist, always a feminist. Respect. Hang on. Where's the homosexual underground? I really want the homosexual underground.
You've gained a thought.
Yes.
When this dialogue is over, go to your...
Let's go.
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist.
Okay.
You owe me 130 real.
Let's,
Oh, you don't owe me shit. Well, officer, you're right. You don't owe me shit, you owe me money.
We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember?
What? I don't remember him doing that. But maybe he did. A lot of people do. Are we gonna do that? Am I gonna do that? No, I'm gonna be a good cop, because otherwise Kim will get mad at me.
You know, I get this all the time. Some hobo comes
He
in
absolutely
here
did
with some
this.
backpacking arsehole off the boat. The next day, when they can't make their fees, they get aggressive.
Too late
Just never thought
now.
I'd be in this shit with a cop. Please, just give me the money.
No.
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
Respect the
Another
hustle.
thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money. What are you, brain damaged?
Yes.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We
Respect.
use it for everything, really.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I don't have a home.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Okay. Oh, he's disappointed in me. Sorry, Kim.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't really know, do you? A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Robocop. Respect the hustle.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Oops. There's such a delay. Hang on, I need to like wait, have the stream open so I can wait for it to catch up. Hang on. I'm sorry. It was taking so long. I thought you were just like not inputting. Aww.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
What's my soul?
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. Through a PA system, by other people. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works. You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry. No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song.
It's on sale at the
It's
moment.
profound. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Pose, brother. Yes. Sing with me, Kara. Sing with me, Kim. Sing with me, Kim. Kim doesn't love me. I'm unloved. Monday. Yay! There we go. No! Stand there and have a thought. He's so stupid. Hi, Kim.
Yes?
Hi, Kim. Hi, Kim. Come over here.
Hello, sweetie.
Hi!
Who's Sweetie?
You're sweetie.
Why, you are, officer. And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
Whoa! I don't know. Pick for me. Pick for me, I'm confused. I'm lost. I don't know how to communicate with the elderly.
What was with that fucking wig?
What? Now what? I already did! There's only 1 and 2, you sausage! I already did! I did 3, and now I have 1 or 2.
I see you are still grieving. Well, I won't pry. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
It's delayed, it's delayed. There's a delay. It's okay. It is, I know. Oopsie.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Yes, do that. I'm not sure if that'll be any different, but we'll see.
This Lena is wacky enough for the Motley Crew. Hire her on the spot.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
She nods, but still looks worried.
It's funny.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
I don't know what that is.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their
He
body.
does know what that is.
Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
That was rude.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
Whoa. I'm gonna float with her. I'm gonna raise her
Whatever
up.
do you mean?
Yes.
Sequence killers? Oh my.
Whoa.
But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
Yeah. Kimmy! This is such
A
feminism.
partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Oh, okay. No, I'd never forget you.
Seems to me that you lucked out with your partner. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law. Someone you can lean on, and sweetie, you are looking unsteady.
I'll lean on Kim any day. Give me some money.
Sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
Oh, I don't know. They're probably not gonna pay me. Me too. Let me lean on him.
You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you. Maybe you should talk to Everard, the union leader.
I would die before taking money from that man. I am so serious.
Interesting idea. This Everard sounds powerful. Maybe you can wrangle some coins out of his pocket.
Probably, but I don't want to do that. YOLO.
Try to force a tear out of your duct.
Damn.
Really rip
No.
into the whole
Oh,
emotional
no.
aggression thing.
They're all bad. You keep saying it too late. You're saying don't do it after I've already done it. Oh God, what do I do? I'm sorry. What do I do? Oh. Okay. Shit. I'm going. Damn it.
Despair creeps into you. Getting
I've
fat,
had another heart
and
attack.
whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating
Owen,
them all up.
I gave him a heart attack again.
You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Oh, Jesus. Help me. I don't know what to do. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay.
Yes, it can be difficult to be on the receiving end of so much distrust and outright hatred.
I'm blowing your what? Say
Nothing
it
you
again?
can say would make you feel any better now.
Oh.
Cook gives up the detective genre to social realism. Another
my
police
God.
officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him.
I'm not reading all that. Oh. I keep fumbling. I've never fumbled this much. Okay. Let's try that again. I'll be patient. I'll be patient.
The man
Mr.
Yes.
I am...
What?
Shoot. Because I keep, okay, maybe I'm impatient. I'm as bad as you. No, it's because of the delay. I'm waiting for like a minute and then you don't say anything, so I think you're just gonna let me do it. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, lock in.
Right. Now, I know...
No, I don't want to say that. Okay, I'll be a feminist.
The man...
Mr.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from...
Fantastic.
Right.
No,
Do you have a...
as a matter of...
This sounds like something you can use.
You said you...
What? Of...
But you still...
Yes,
I didn't imply that.
He probably mean his face. Ask him.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
Yes. We'll figure it out.
That's easy. See that door there?
This man means the heavy...
She went...
Have they...
Okay, you got me. She...
Thank you.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be... What? Is that so?
You've gained a thought. When
Let's go.
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real. Oh,
The IIR, or Inter-Isolari Real, is the global reserve currency.
wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
I'm gonna say something, go.
Let's see. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab. What are you, a philosopher? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kits...
I'm sorry.
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock. I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your...
Good luck.
Okay.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
It's embarrassing. Leave me alone. Leave me alone!
But you've been at this hospital. You don't really know, do you? South, maybe. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Alright, no more Hobocop. I'm locking in. I'm going to be a consummate professional. I'm going to look at things, and I'm not going to have any more heart attacks. I will have to tough it out. I'm locking the hell in. Speedrun. Actually, you know what would... I think... Actually, no, that would work. Never mind. Disregard.
You should totally sing karaoke here. Of course, through a PA by other people. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for it? You have not yet stumbled on the right. Serves them right. You have to find something tragic to sing first.
Okay. Just got to get all my thoughts out. Damn it, get on the stage. Okay. Well, let me go be a total feminist. Okay. 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 Okay.
Hello,
Lock in.
sweetie.
Hello! I'm cold.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer. And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
What was with that fucking wig?
I see you are still... You must forget.
Okay, come on.
This Lena is wacky enough for that to cool. Hire her on the spot.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stuff.
She nods.
Okay.
But
I'm not telling her about my
Of
alcohol
course, dear.
issues. We're locking in. Let's go look at a dead body. We get to see my goat. Yes. Yes. There he is.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Noted.
Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. 1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44.
Nerd.
3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46. You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41. Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped. You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Okay.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
400 million. No, we're being consummate professionals.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
I'm better. I'm actually better.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
I'm not going to make fun of him. I'm better than that. He'll get mad at me. I don't need him to like me. Okay.
A
I
woman
am.
or a kid?
I actually am. Harry's a better detective than Kim. Don't play. I think Harry solved 206 cases. Kim has solved 100 and something. Kim's killed 6 people, Harry's killed 4. For now.
Understood. Anything else? 200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Well, I don't know. I feel like there's going to be a bunch of altercations and I might have to kill someone. And it makes me nervous.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Oh.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Or...
I'm not assuming it isn't, but it's still helpful. Is there anything else? Interesting. Let's name it the Odd Soul.
Okay, nerd. Nerd!
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
I'm not gonna call Kim stupid.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear
Oh
the right
my
shoe for
god!
the accelerator is on the right.
Oh my god! Oh my god. Can't stand this guy. Can't stand him. Hi! Hi! He's going like that! He's doing this! He's doing this! Okay, I need to log in.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? Mm-hmm.
Why does he stand like that? Okay.
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashot. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last one.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
These nerds.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree.
Stop it! Don't be saying these things.
Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy. The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
Kono! Talk to me.
Got this?
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this
Oh
is
my
it.
god,
He's
no.
almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Leave my man alone.
Talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous.
Joyous!
You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about. I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Damn, where's he getting them from?
Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding it, see?
Wait, where is it? I have an image. I have an image. Where did it go? I need to find it. It's,
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno is not a gardener.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
okay. It's vague. Stop vague
The
posting.
language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
No, I'm not!
Fuck no! Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Fast. This kid has got street smarts.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The
Okay.
kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Kuno's Kuno, pig.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magier, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
Good on
Watch
him.
out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
No!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
No!
You need to get the hell out of here before.
Everybody, please! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in it, Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen?
Oh
This
my
makes no
God.
sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his
Oh, I
reason.
don't know what to do! Help me! I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Oh. I'm scared.
Fucking logical! Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno! No! Get off Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
The nearly psychopathic way
I'm
that
so
it slipped in
lost.
and out of the act.
I did! I pressed one! It didn't work!
First victim.
No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Sorry,
Listen to
Kim.
your friend.
Yum. Love that.
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno in the ass!
Jesus Christ.
Help! Misters, help! He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
Okay.
Look,
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopath.
Kim doesn't talk to
with a piece up
teenagers.
his
That's
sleeve.
his whole thing. He won't talk to teenagers, and there's a reason why, but I'm not gonna go digging through the wiki to find it because I'm not a nerd. I'll do it later.
I know.
Relax.
Whoops.
He can't read your
I
mind.
didn't mean to do
He
that.
doesn't know you were thinking that.
Oh. Okay.
There's a dead body, remember? That's what you were doing here. You're a cop on a case.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should've, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
You don't talk to me about my fucking people! You don't know where I come from! You just Kuno's bottom bitch!
Alright.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch.
That's
Ask me
you.
questions, but remember, this changes
That's what you look
shit.
like.
Click, 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 click!
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
Kuno's fucking. Kuno uses the fucking for target practice.
Okay.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
The popo phone. The hustle.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Okay.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head.
Oh my god.
You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Don't tell him that, Kuno! It's lame!
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's City. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
It's very cool.
Lame!
That's the name of Kuno's City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Okay.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
Okay.
Right, pig? This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Okay.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Bye. The hustle. Respect.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Oh. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to
The
slug it
corpse
out.
look. You see a cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
You're judging!
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Alright. YOLO.
As you breathe in, the odor
Oh
comes
my
over.
god!
It's a spell of the mind.
I'm actually better.
To run.
I'm
It just
actually
seems to
better.
bring itself empty.
Holy
With your
crap.
hands at your sides
I'm
and
better.
your eyes
Someone give me a high five
squinting, you
right now.
stand in it. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons.
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
Nerd alert! Nerd alert!
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Okay.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Okay, nerd.
Oh, the lieutenant uses a memo technique, A6. That's not just any notebook.
Oh my
It's a classic.
god.
It's all you, baby.
Whoa. 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 Ooh.
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel. Fairweather. Fairweather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
My brain is flirting with my... Real nice.
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless and synthetic.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabulary deemed it too costly.
Let my
At that time,
let
we
my
lost
brain do
6
that
men to
to you.
semi-automatics.
Toby, be quiet.
For
Ah,
a full
now.
set, about 4 years of wages.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rent.
Not too much, yes.
I need to hustle more and hate less. Have I internalized? Yes, I'm still thinking about feminism.
I have no idea what that means.
Don't worry about it, Kim. Don't worry about it, Kim. Don't worry about that either. What do I want?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company, but that's just hearsay. I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates, until there are hundreds of them altogether.
Interesting.
Like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
Nerd.
If trees were made of porcelain, This is what their cross-sections would look like. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice the whorls are in the shape of a letter and number combination: E50, 100, 1000.
Good. Can you read it to me?
Whoa, my turn. What?
S5415 6745 678 Let's lie.
No.
We have a make and a number. That's
I'm
something.
not going to do
We
that.
can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
Oh, yeah.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in
I'm gonna try
tattoos.
something. Hang on. No, the bunch of the jumbled numbers was a lie. The one with all the zeros was true. I hope. If I just lied to Kim, I'm gonna be really upset.
The man before you,
Hang
the
on.
material, a delicate. These are clearly not boots. The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under six-rotor airships.
Nerd.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorry for strapping cargo to them. The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves. I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed. I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You?
Stop raising your eyebrows at me.
Yes, it often is. This bed worries me. A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt. Buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there.
Okay, Kim.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory. The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts.
I didn't like how
Great
close that
century
breathing was to my ear. I don't
But
like
this
that.
seems
Get away
more
from me!
Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
So am I.
Oh, Jesus. That was loud.
He
Yes, you
wears a
can!
wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm.
Whoa.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
He's such a
Here's
loser.
what I did. Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh, shut up.
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
Okay.
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Here, a souvenir. Don't lose it.
Thank you, Kim.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Yum.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the
Okay.
Interact tab in your inventory.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His
Oh,
face
crap.
is ready to
I'm not gonna be able to
explode.
do that. Hang
The
on.
corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you
Yes, I
glows into a
do.
violent mess of green and pink.
I'm a big belt fan.
This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
He pooped himself.
The fuck
Respect.
he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Am I gonna do that? Oh, it's hard. Am I gonna do it? Yes. You decide. Choose for me. Yes, I know. I knew that. I knew that. Maybe you should be like a detective. Be like Harry. Turn to drugs and alcohol. Yes.
Malicious laughter erupts in the yard. Sounds like seagulls.
Big said he's a...
The lieutenant's face is made of stone.
Agreed, especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports her hanging.
Think about what?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first. I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
Whoa.
Fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
But There is no breath to catch, only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos.
Oh, I'm gonna go get some funky clothes so I can do that. Ooh, hang on. Let me in.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence
No!
the name Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing.
Hang on. I'm gonna get this open.
Inconspicuous pile, because an inconspicuous pile of the roofing, because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Kim, why are you standing in me? Get out of my way.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Okay. I'll do that in a second. I want to go talk to some people first. Stop that.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel
go on.
preheater gauge.
Do your thing.
A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red...
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Later.
Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it. Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
Okie dokie.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-Israeli law enforcement service. The crown jewel in the moral intern diadem.
It's going down.
EPIS
Hurry up. Finish talking.
Coalition government.
Oh my god. Stop yapping. Okay. I'm gonna check out Kim's saved radio station to see what he listens to in his free time. Oh, I'll do that after I finish all of this.
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over. 10-18, state your message, sir. 10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
Is it him? What does he want?
Jean!
He says he needs money.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. Anything else, sir? Over.
But you said...
Oh crap, I forgot I lied. Oh, see.
10-9, over.
Sorry, Kim.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Any other good news?
He's saying he lost his badge.
He what? He lost his badge?
I forgot I lied to him. I should have done this when he wasn't here. Whoopsie! It's Jean.
Lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
I'm sorry.
Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the
It's
Lost
fine. I've
Identity.
been doing really well. I'm doing better with Kim than I did last time. Don't worry. It's fine.
It's not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
No, he loves you. Don't worry.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop there lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
Okay. My controller died. That's better.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't
Oh,
know
dear.
this, do you? No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun.
Oh.
Lying
Okay.
over the phone,
Okay.
it's easy. Just say it like...
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance?
He absolutely lost his gun.
Okay.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about that.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
Aww. Say hi.
Repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
What? What is it?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics. What? What is it?
He wants to verify.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over. Understood, sir. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
A metallic drawer.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Yes, he is.
The pry bar, useful for opening. The you can do is lets you see things in the pull-out toolbox. Slides back.
I fumbled bad. Alright. What's this? Okay. So I did lose my gun, but there are people I can ask about it, but I'm gonna do that when Kim's not here, because he'll like beat me up.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I don't think you have told me about that, no.
Of course. What can I help you with? Of course. Where to? What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
Poor guy. Full of bugs and mold.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
Well, it's not my
There's
fault,
the
sorry,
pier,
Kim.
the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really. The harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too. Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
He's not ashamed, he's just, like, concerned. Because he didn't really believe me when I said I had lost
Just
my memory.
coast.
He
There's
does
a little
eventually,
fishing
though.
village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. No problem. Me? I am just a gardener. I am working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale. Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. Real nice. Thank you. Oh boy. Whoa. Nice. Movie magazines.
to Revachol.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
It is! I'm dying!
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense.
Hook him!
Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Oh, which one? I can't remember which. Amen! I said that. Which one? Pick for me! Oh. Oh, it's hot. Analyzing your stories. I give a frick. I think 2 is actually like siding with the lorry driver actually now that I'm looking at it. So I don't think I want to do that. Taking a neutral stance. I don't want to do that. Risking it for the biscuit.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
Okay. You know it.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
It worked.
Whatever you say, officers.
He smells of heavy motor oils, and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
It's about biological determinism. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge, you know. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep. I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books, huh?
Oh, he's read books!
Threshold theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
No. I can't tell if this is sarcastic or not.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
I think it was sarcastic. Yep, it was. It was.
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any mojitos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a
Yeah, I think I can
subrace
get down with racism.
with
No.
unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring. Don't push your luck, Runt.
Yeah.
Looking for something, Runt? Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so. Apples?
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hang on. Just so that I don't, like, die. That's better. I don't really have anything to say to you yet.
Yeah, what do you want to
No!
know?
Oh,
Good.
I don't want to talk to you right now, Kim. Okay. Let's go through the door. I want to try something.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Oh, whatever, I don't even care. Okay, I don't, oh, what, oh, I don't give a crap. No, man, whatever, I don't care. I don't even care. Who even cares? Not me.
There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
No drugs then. My jacket! Alright, if I stick this, we can skip so much, and it will make my life so much easier.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Okay. Alright, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna have to take my pants off. Yep. Off we go.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM mark.
Hang on. Pants and shoes are off.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught.
Nope. Oh, okay. I fumbled that. I'm gonna try again. I want to get down there.
Nope. No. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up there. You could have died there. Shit. I'm failing you. This wasn't part of our deal.
Oh my god, calm down.
Hey, what happened?
Okay. I don't care. Don't chat to me. Don't talk to me. I don't care. I don't even care.
I understand. We can always come back when you are feeling better.
No, I'm gonna try again. I want my cloak. I want my cloak back.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM
YOLO.
markings is
There we go.
caught on the railing. As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses. Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your ears. You are ready for your rendezvous with the concrete pavement below. As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it. The climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
Oh, I don't care. Man, whatever.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
Okay, I'm gonna put my pants back on now. That's it, yeah. My cloak! My cloak! Yay! Yay! That's my favorite. Can I get in here, or am I gonna have to wait? I can. Lucky me. I'm not gonna leave because I'm not sure if I can get back in if I leave. Let's get the body down. Oh, hell yes. Fire. No, I don't want to talk to Kim.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
We did break into the building, though.
The drawer opens smoothly. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data.
Hang on,
Two
someone's
kinds of
calling me.
transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from
You're
Luindi,
locked in your room.
and even Ilmara.
The doorknob fell off my brother's room and he locked
and the
himself
same
in.
materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol, Couron, Coal City, La Delta. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. Look how blurry all the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist Samaran monk. Hermeneutics was almost within your grasp, but now only vague letters float before your eyes. Less meaningful, but aesthetically. You're a police officer, not a spiritual healer. You can focus the normal way by turning your attention to something and not letting go.
Is that what you're doing with those photos over there? Right. This is probably not relevant to our case. After all, we're not investigating an accounting mystery.
I think we are, though.
You're trying hard,
Crap.
but the data here is unbelievably the drawer slides shut smoothly.
Another time. This is actually kind of crazy. It took me like 3 days to get into this area. I had to like talk to this guy about race theory so he would open the door for me. And then I had to ponder race theory for like 5 hours. Harry just needed to do a little bit of jumping. That's all it takes. Alright. That does mean we're going to have to talk to... I hate that guy.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man is young, dark-skinned, and dressed in a Royal Carabinieri uniform. The girl is smiling playfully.
Why did you take that? Of course you are. What murder investigation would be complete without an arbitrary photo collage?
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons. Stale air floods through your nostrils. Not a single mote of dust floats inside your lungs, though. The inside of the booth is immaculate. The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. They are slightly out of date. Oh boy, where to start? Elevated risk of dementia, mini strokes, Prophet's disease, sudden death, hair death, erectile malfunction, critical fractures, watery blood, black mucus, uncontrollable weeping, increased sensitivity to La Opera, inoperable joint disorder, total spinal collapse. Don't think about that. Quick, think about something else.
Oh, Jesus, okay. Help? What are we having Harry think about today? Right on.
Maybe this was a bad idea.
I'm not here to tell you what to do, detective.
I'm not going to take them.
You stand and exit the booth. rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marche. On. Arrête. Off. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air. And, with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled. Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers. Except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
He likes machines. He likes machines.
Before you stands a cargo container. Just one of many in the yard.
You do? Because I don't. There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one? It's a cargo container, detective. Just like all the others. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the Union, right?
No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Does you attempt to turn the handle? To no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Yes, it's my goat.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you are not a Union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister. Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pines livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone. Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals.
Most of them have labels on them, I think.
I know what that
No
is.
trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
Secret drug trade.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Evrard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so. Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Evrard telling them to take some time off. I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
Look at him. It's not going to be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with the flow. Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words, words, and look, even more words. This guy could go on. Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who... No, he already switched to a prized fishing rod.
Oh, we're on a strike.
So no...
Not... But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrard sent them on a nice vac... Oh, him and his boys stirred up something and I guess the...
Easy, Leo.
Look at him. It's...
I remember I was the runt of the class. The bigger boys always used to pick on me. You see, I had a bit of a temper back in the day. Flew off the handle like nobody's business. But Mr. Evrard and his brother always came to help. Once they beat old Noel Becker so bad he needed stitches on his head. Noel never started another fight with anyone after this. Mr. Evrard and Mr. Edgar are real nice guys, mister. You should go talk to Mr. Evrard. I'm sure you'll be good friends. He's friends with everyone around here. Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo. I'm like Mr. Everard's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town. And Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Evrard is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes I am, yes I am.
He's yapping.
Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Evrard put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
He respects that word. That's obvious.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so. And she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has.
So Evrard trained a lawyer named Miss Beaufort. Interesting.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really. Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright. Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No sir, those are just nasty rumors.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of
Told you.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Kim.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've
Sassy
lived their
man
entire lives
apocalypse.
in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his own... Bye-bye now.
Holy yap. I forgive him. Alright. Buckle down.
Before you is a walrus of a man, seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you, with a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat. I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist. Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions. I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
You're no Titan affiliation, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another. So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Interesting.
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
No. It's not even enough.
Okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts, then. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter.
Damn it!
Gun.
No!
Let me assure you,
you're not supposed to know about that!
His slug-like lips move, but...
Oh, sorry, Kim!
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. When he said, don't worry, he actually meant, be very worried.
Are you all right, Harry? You say you got this, but you seem a little anxious to me. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least...
I can't help it, dude. This is just what happens here. This happens every single time. Oh... Everett is hard. I fumbled worse on my run. Harry started crying.
Officer, We will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Yeah, fumble.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun, and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Uh-oh. Which one? You pick. Yeah, absolutely. No doubt. No shame. Do it.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating.
I'm actually going to have a heart attack if he doesn't stop.
You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry! Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Yeah, pick again. Your turn. Your turn. Why not? This is your run. You got to make the difficult decisions. Okay. Oh, Dottie. Exactly. No shame. It's exactly what I'm doing.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me, but there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors. And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
I didn't do this in my run, but you can choose if we do or not, because I'm not actually sure what it does.
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you. Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when
Sorry.
Take our friendship to the next level.
My bad. I was on such a good streak too.
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is.
Whoopsie.
One last thing, Harry.
So I was scratching my shoulder and I looked down and I put the mouth on the microphone. Hello. Good.
Just open the
Screw
door.
that guy.
You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry. My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean...
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
Thanks, buddy. I don't want to see your big fat
Words
folder.
flow like a river of honey from his lips. I guess word has already reached him. No matter. No harm done. It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart.
1 second. Just eating, and I don't want to have my headphones on because then you'll hear me eating. So I'm just putting them down. There.
It's Harry. Harry Dubois. And I can work with you, Harry. Now, what else can I do for you?
I don't know.
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
This translates into, haha, you guys are so corrupt.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry. But of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
He doesn't really seem to know any more about it.
Harry, you're not simply a cop, you're a star. A bright shining star in the drab law enforcement sky, outshining all other stars. You're a superstar. Nonsense, Harry. You lit up this container when you walked in here. You're my golden boy.
That's insane work.
He's probably just making a guess based on your recent activity in Martinez. As you look at the folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not...
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
Okay.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
I don't know, man. Maybe.
That means he doesn't really know anything about you.
Okay.
A pity. The mystery...
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on. My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this... Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is...
Smooth talking? Maybe that's the way to go about...
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
I don't really want to be.
Inexplicable feminist agenda.
But I'm a feminist now. Love that.
There is something you need to see, sir. We found the remnants of an ancient artifact lodged in your hypothalamus. It is a cylindrical object, piss-weathered and smelling of liquor. The paint is peeling off, but you can clearly make out the letters Revolutionary Feminist Agenda on the hull. It appears that some time ago, before you became a joke, you were an actual feminist. Somehow, you've come to that conclusion. Perhaps you can work your way back.
I'd have to quit drugs, which I'm already doing. Look at me go. Perfect. I don't know where this door is. I don't know what door he wants me to open. Did he say? I can't remember. No, wait.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit... Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age... Yes, Harry. You are obviously in peak physical condition, and I salute both your initiative and your physical prowess. Very impressive, Harry. Very impressive. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. See you soon, Debarger. Just kidding, but not too much.
Something is missing. Manana, okay. Key hunting. Is this manana?
Scab?
Yes.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe.
Hang on.
You a scab now?
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses. Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess, scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who? Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something. We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time. I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money." Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Say what?
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
God knows. He's the future. Respect.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
He's a hustle grinder.
I'm not so sure about the hustle grind, but... You know, it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in.
Okay,
This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
He means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard.
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing? What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course. Your dead guy was an enemy combatant. He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts. I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
He's not lying about not doing it himself.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
No, I don't want to talk to him. Let's go open a door. Get out of my face.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Jesus.
An off-key melody starts playing.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would he say to this?
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought that the doorbell is broken and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates that you ring the doorbell. What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair. All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
Sorry. Are we good now?
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens. You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No one answers the call. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore. You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything. You can almost hear them breathe.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. Wait, but what happened to Slipstream SCA? There's no Tricentennial Electrics on the list.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
Who is this? Oh yeah, sure.
She must be mistaking you for someone else.
I haven't done this. I don't know what this
Who
is.
cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it.
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care. Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally again.
She sounds like she's about to cry. She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Okay. All done then. That was a little bit of a disaster, but all is well. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. Love you.